Well, now she's a mother of two, an author, and she has motor neurone disease.
This month has been set aside to raise awareness of MND, and Suzanne Maguire from Doncaster is definitely doing that.
Yes, her latest book on the trial and tribulations of the Gorry Brothers is out later this year. And we're delighted to say that Suzanne, her mum Eve, and her sons Aron and Lance, who the books are loosely based on, are with us this evening. Good evening.
Thanks very much indeed for coming and seeing us. I mean, this is the original book, the one and only, the Gorry Brothers' First Leap.
Yes.
It took you a while to get together, but it's a perfect way to raise awareness for MND, isn't it, really?
Absolutely, and it also has a thread of neurology problems throughout the book.
How difficult was it to get it all together? I know you wrote it with your mum, but how difficult was it to get it all down?
Oh, the initial draft was fine, but and then my mother came on board and added her characters, and we
Is that when it got
did
difficult? I could probably guess. Is that when it got difficult?
Yes, yes.
And Aron and Lance, what is it like for you guys? I mean, you're the star of these books. Superpowers.
It was odd, seeing as that she had just, used our names and had us as the characters instead of completely fictional ones. So that kind of, well, I was very surprised at first when I first heard about it years ago.
I know you all worked together on this, but,
She's a little fighter.
And
a little fighter.
And
Yes,
the money from the sales of the books goes to the Motor Neurone Disease Society?
Yes, in Sheffield, SITRAN.
Professor Pamela Shaw.
it's about, 10 years since you were diagnosed, a bit longer in fact,
years.
yes. Things have definitely changed for you.
Absolutely. I mean, there is so much that I cannot take for granted now. I mean, things like I have to assess what I eat for fear of choking. Say if we go out to a restaurant, I shall choose a softer option like risotto to avoid any complications, because I am starting to suffer from food getting stuck.
How important is it to raise awareness of motor neuron disease?
It's extremely important. It is sadly underfunded, and of course I have first-hand experience with my daughter, and once we got over the shock, we sat down with a cup of tea and said, right, what are we going to do about it? And hence the writing, and it's taken quite a while, and of course for a good cause too.
Yes.
It certainly is. The first copy is here. We've had a website where people can find out more information about MND on the screens. Thank you so much for coming and joining us, and the best of luck with your next one out at Halloween called Witches. We look forward to that one. Thank you for coming and seeing us.
Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, Yorkshire's most inspirational women, I think we just met one, gathered in Leeds this afternoon for the annual Women of Achievement Awards.
The event, which is in aid of the Sue Ryder charity, celebrates the courage and success of women in our region from all walks of life.